Hello everyone and welcome to Hannah's Happy Home. In this video, I'm going to be working at restocking and organizing our kitchen, making some homemade items as well, like pomegranate juice and pomegranate jelly, and just doing a lot of organization. I'm also doing a huge giveaway in this video. I'm announcing my Christmas giveaway. It's the biggest giveaway I've ever done. It's going to be a Dyson V15 vacuum. Stay tuned until after the grocery haul and after we restock the freezer to see how to enter that giveaway. Today's video is just going to be packed full and I hope it can give you a lot of motivation and inspiration. So we are going to start off by heading to Costco, and first I'm making a grocery list and also quickly cleaning the fridge. The fridge is the one place that is really nice to get clean before you do a big restock. Hello everyone, so I just got to Costco and it is currently 4:25, which is not a great time to come to Costco. This parking lot is packed. I know the store is going to be packed. Usually between like 4 and 6, it always seems to be very busy in Costco. But I need to do a huge restock of food today, so I will be getting a full cart in here. So let's head inside and see if we can get everything that we need. Afterwards, I probably will run into fries as well. So before I headed to the grocery aisles, I was shopping through those middle aisles, which are packed full of gift ideas right now. They also have some Christmas decor as well. Right as you walk in the door, they had some Christmas plants, some poinsettias, and also some little green cedar trees, which would be great to put at your front door with lights. So I'm going through and grabbing all of my regular items from Costco. Some of these are some new items that I'm trying, but usually it's pretty predictable what I will grab in Costco. I definitely have my favorites, and Costco is one of my favorite grocery stores to shop at. I just love my regular products that I get. I like to buy things in bulk because we do live pretty far out in the country. We are over an hour from Costco and also over an hour away from a major town. So it works out great for me to just do a once a month big grocery restock where I will go to Costco, get a ton of food. I'll make an Azure standard order about every 2 months, and I'll also shop at places like Walmart, Fry's, Safeway. But I do this big restock about once a month or once every 7 weeks, somewhere around there. And you know, in between those restocks, I will maybe have to run into Safeway or Walmart, somewhere like that, and just get a quick load of groceries if we're running out of some items. And that is just what works out best for us. A lot of these items that I buy in bulk will last for a really long time. Obviously, everything in the fridge we have to use up right away, but the pantry items, the freezer items, they will sometimes last for several months. And I would love to hear down below in the comments, how often do you like to get groceries? Do you like to do a huge restock, or are you someone that loves to run to the grocery store every week? I can see how that would be fun if you live just down the road from the grocery store, just running once a week and just getting this small load of groceries. Definitely does sound appealing because it is a lot of work to do these huge restocks. Something so satisfying though about restocking a completely empty kitchen, and such a huge blessing to be able to get all of this awesome food for my family. So my last stop was Fry's, and then we are going to head home. I'll do a grocery haul and we will get started with the restocking and the organizing. So I'm back home. It's the next morning. Like you saw, I got home with the groceries after dark last night, and so when I get home that late, I do not feel like filming a grocery haul and restocking the fridge that late at night. And so what I will do is I'll just stuff all those cold items into the fridge and the freezer, and I'll put all the pantry items here on the countertop. And then the next morning is when I will film the grocery haul and restock the fridge, the freezer, and the pantry and everything. So just so that you know, I do not do all of that in one day. It is usually split up into 2 different days. The washer's currently running, so hopefully that's not too loud, but I already had a pretty busy morning this morning. We had to get up early because we were having some chicks delivered to the post office that I had to go and pick up. We do run a chicken egg farm on our property, and it was time to add another batch of chicks to our farm. So early this morning, I drove to the post office, picked up all those chicks, and then we got them settled into their new barn. Came back inside, and now I am ready to start filming the restocking and the organizing. So I'm going to get everything out of the fridge and the freezer, get it arranged here on the countertop, and then I will film the grocery haul before we get started restocking. Okay, so I have everything laid out here except the freezer items, but go ahead and put your guess down below of how much you think the total cost is going to be. Starting off, I got a lot of oranges here, this bag of regular oranges, and then we have the little mandarin oranges, which are the boys' favorite snack, but I got this huge bag of regular oranges because I want to make a bunch of dried oranges for the Christmas season, maybe make a garland and use them for gift tags and different things. I also need to restock the fridge with a juice that I make with these. It has a lot of different benefits. I'll share that recipe later on. Over here I have organic Fuji apples, and then we've got 3 bunches of bananas because we've been loving making smoothies with frozen bananas, so I will put 2 of these probably in the freezer. Double pack of baby carrots for snacking and recipes. I've got romaine hearts over here for salad, some organic English cucumbers. I did grab some lunch meat just to have on hand for easy lunches. We can do wraps, sandwiches, or salad. I grabbed some green grapes, a bag of potatoes for mashed potatoes, soup, different things. And then over here I have string cheese, which the boys already got into the string cheese. This is another one of their favorite snacks. We've got quite a few dairy products over here. Costco is my favorite place to get yogurt and cheese, sour cream, butter, all of those items. So we've got the tub of Daisy sour cream, and then I have 2 of their Greek yogurts. I love to have Greek yogurt for breakfast with blueberries, homemade granola, and honey. And I got this 2-pack of organic whole milk yogurt for the boys. They love to have this for breakfast in the morning with honey and granola as well. Then I also got the boys this box of these little yogurts. I like that they have 0 grams of added sugar. It has been a long time since we've had orange juice in the fridge, so I grabbed this 3-pack of orange juice. We really loved these little chicken sausages the last time that we got them. They are so good to cook with eggs in the morning. My Azure standard order with my oats is not arriving until next week, so I had to get some cereal to hold us over in the meantime, which the boys had for breakfast this morning. We've been loving making pancakes on the weekends lately, and so I grabbed this just to have an easy way to make some protein pancakes in the morning. I grabbed some raw organic sauerkraut because I'm filming a video for Instagram where I am making pork and sauerkraut and mashed potatoes, so I got that. Quite a few different chips back here, but these are some of our favorite chips from Costco. Sometimes I will grab these organic veggie straws, and I did grab these this time for the kids. These have become my favorite tortilla chips. They are grain-free, made with avocado oil, and so delicious. We've already been getting into these. Okay, so if you've been watching my restock videos for a while, you know that I buy a lot of cheese at Costco because it is such a good price, and we also shred our own cheese, so I will be shredding half of this cheese, and half of this cheese will be going into the freezer. Love this organic pasta from Costco, and it's been a little while since I've gotten pasta, so I got this to restock the pantry. For here I have some of our regular items that I show in every restock video, and that is the Kirkland organic maple syrup, the Arizona raw honey, the Kirkland creamy peanut butter. The Kirkland pink salt is a really good price, and we just ran out of salt yesterday. I forgot to get it the last time I went to Costco, and so that was cutting it pretty close. Love the Chosen Foods classic mayo. It has also been a while since I bought chocolate chips from Costco. I needed another bottle of this Kirkland organic extra virgin olive oil. It's also been a while since I've gotten this Mateo salsa, and this is a really good salsa if you are looking for a new kind to try. I will sometimes grab this big package of olives at Costco because all of my boys love olives, and I have been loving tuna lately. It's a great way to get some extra protein, and I will just mix this up with some mayo and lemon pepper and then dip my grain-free tortilla chips in the tuna or some crackers. I got 2 of these packages of butter, which does seem like a lot of butter, but this will last me for such a long time, and I can put some of this in the freezer if I need to. I got a big package of tortillas from Costco, and you can put tortillas in the freezer as well. I always get my diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and tomato paste at Costco. Down here we've got a large package of paper towels, and then a package of bottled water just to have on hand in case we have company over or for volleyball, hiking, anything like that. I just like to have it in the pantry. Okay, so now let's grab these items out of the freezer, and I can show you the last couple items from Costco. Okay, so here's all the frozen items. They finally have frozen cherries again, a bag of frozen strawberries. I always like to get my frozen fruit at Costco Costco because it's such a good price. It's usually all organic. These green beans always taste amazing, and I got 2 bags to restock the freezer, and I also got a box of pizza, but that's out in the deep freezer. We ate 2 of those last night for supper. The total price was $545.17. That was a little bit of a shock. I thought it was going to be in the 400s, but I guess it's still a good price for this much groceries. I did get a lot of groceries, and all of this food is going to last for such a long time. I also did run into Walmart and Fry's for a couple things, and I also grabbed a few grocery items, so I'll give you a quick overview of those items. This is kind of a random assortment of items here. I actually got this Castile soap at TJ Maxx. It was on clearance for $10, and they had quite a few of these actually on the clearance rack. I got some of this Fresca sparkling soda water, the grapefruit citrus flavor, the other week, and it is so delicious. So I grabbed another box because we're having a party next week. And I think I kind of forgot how many packages of tortillas I bought yesterday because I have a lot of extra tortillas. Some of these are definitely going to have to go in the freezer. So I think that is everything, except I do have a large Azure standard order that was supposed to be arriving today, but the truck got delayed, so it is not getting delivered until Tuesday, unfortunately. And a lot of those items are like my flour, sugar, oats, different things like that. So today we will restock the fridge and the freezer, and then once I have those Azure standard items, I'll show you what I got, do a little haul. Maybe I will take you to the pickup with me and kind of film when I'm picking up my items. And then once we have those items, we can work at restocking, cleaning, and organizing the pantry. I headed out to the deep freezers to get meat to restock the freezer in the house. We like to fill our freezers with good meat, and we get most of it from our family's farm and ranch. And I do also get butcher boxes, and I'm always getting questions from you guys on where you can find local ranches and farms that sell meat. And if you don't have that option, I would highly recommend just getting butcher boxes because they partner with ranches and farmers all across the US. So you can get grass-fed, grass-finished beef, organic chicken. I got a free turkey in this order that we're going to have for our Christmas Eve supper. I think the current deal that they're running is free steaks for a year. They always have some kind of awesome deal going on, so just click my link below if you want to take advantage of their current deal. Okay, the freezer is restocked and clean. I'll do a quick freezer tour here. In this top drawer, I always keep all of the frozen fruit. We have the ice tray, a few ice cream bars over here. And under the smaller drawer, we have this larger deep drawer, which is where I keep all of the veggies on this side, and then the meat is always on this side. So we keep all of our meat out in the deep freezers, and then I will just bring in some meat to fill in this area for restocking the fridge. We've got a mixture of meat here, some of my butcher box meat. We've also got meat from my in-laws farm. There's deer in here, chicken, beef, just a good variety down in there. That is everything that we have in the freezer. And now we will start working on the fridge. This dispenser that you've been seeing on my countertop is from Water Drop, and thank you to Water Drop for sponsoring today's video. Having clean water available in your home is so good for your immune system, and if you watch my previous videos, you know we have a tankless under sink RO Water Drop G3P 800 here by our kitchen faucet. So convenient to have that here in the kitchen, and now we've also added their A1 reverse osmosis hot cold countertop dispenser to our home as a movable water station. So in our package was the dispenser, 2 filters, and a brush. It is literally a plug and use product, so easy to set up. He just added the filters, filled the water tank, and after running the flushing cycles, it was ready to use. I love the sleek design of this dispenser. It looks nice enough to leave on your countertop 24/7, and this is such an easy way to have a 6-step RO filtration system in your home. You could set this up anywhere in your bedroom, dining area, coffee bar, or just here in the kitchen. This has an OLED smart screen facilitating smart touch control, so you can see filter lifespan, water volume, TDS, and water temperature. And this RO water system will produce cold water much quicker than similar products because of its refrigerator grade compressor. So this can dispense cold and hot water, and the hot water is instant. I set this to 203 degrees to make a cup of hot tea, and it just instantly filled my cup with hot water. Just such an awesome, compact reverse osmosis system that you can easily move around to any area of your home. Click my link below to shop, and this Water Drop filter would also make an amazing Christmas gift. Like I said at the beginning, my Christmas giveaway this year is a new Dyson V15 vacuum, which is the exact vacuum that I own. I'm so excited to be giving a Dyson V15 to one of you guys. Honestly, just a small way that I can say thank you for watching my videos, for showing up every week. Your support means so much to me. This giveaway will extend for the next few weeks leading up to Christmas, and to enter, first you just have to be sure that you are subscribed to Hannah's Happy Home, then like this video, and then leave a comment down below this video. And after this video, there will be 2 more videos before Christmas, and you'll need to do those steps on those 2 future videos as well. I will type up all the details down below, and when the giveaway ends, I'll announce the winner in my video after Christmas and also in the YouTube community tab. I'll show you here how I wash my fruits and veggies. So I'll put them into a bowl, fill it up with water, and then I sprinkle on a generous amount of baking soda. Using baking soda is actually one of the best ways to clean your fruit and veggies. They actually say that soaking produce in baking soda for 15 minutes can remove almost all pesticide traces. There's so many uses for baking soda around your home, so it's always nice to keep a large supply of that on hand. And I do like to buy some really good quality baking soda from like Azure Standard, and I'll keep that on hand in my kitchen cabinets for cleaning produce and using for baking, anything like that, basically anything that we're consuming. And then I'll buy the cheaper baking soda for cleaning. Now I'm going to mix up that juice that I was talking about back at the beginning, and I think I've mixed this up in 2 previous videos, but it's something that I usually always like to keep on hand. It has so many amazing benefits. It's good for just overall health, it's good for bloating, good for your immunity system, and it actually tastes pretty good. Like, I don't mind drinking this in the morning. It's not something that you have to chug down and get over with because it does have a lot of oranges in it, a lot of honey. I'll type up the exact ingredients down below, but I will just blend all of that in the blender, run it through a strainer, and then I put it into a mason jar just to make it easier to pour into these little jars. If I'm feeling a little extra, I'll put them into these cute little jars, but if not, I just leave it in the big mason jar, and then I'll just drink out of that jar every morning. So now that that is done, I'm going to shred some cheese, and I won't show very much footage of this because I feel like it's kind of repetitive at this point. I always shred cheese in every restock video, but it's something that I always do when I restock the kitchen, is to shred cheese. We love to shred our own cheese because not only does it taste better, it also melts better. And I didn't shred all of the cheese. I did leave some of it in blocks in the fridge because we'll use that for snacking, for sandwiches and everything. And then if we need more shredded cheese, I can always shred more later. I'll go through and give you a really quick tour. We'll start off here in the doors of the fridge. So up here I always keep the butter. Down here is condiments. Over on this left door, this bottom shelf is always all of our water cups, and it is very crowded to fit all 5 water cups in that shelf. Up here we have the peanut butter jelly, AG1, and then I put my protein bars up here as well. Up here on the top shelf we have the yogurt, cottage cheese, sour cream, sauerkraut. In this top drawer is the cheese sticks. The second drawer is the green grapes. Here I have the egg container, eggs from our backyard chickens, and then this is my meat container. I've got some leftovers here in the middle. The orange juice is lined up here. I have a little bit of cherry juice left back here. I have some Mary Ruth products. I have been making a really delicious drink at night with this Mary Ruth product. I'll make that drink tonight and I'll show you the recipe, because not only is it a delicious drink, but this really helps me to relax in the evenings. and I noticed that I sleep much better. We have a huge container of these kosher dill pickles. I think I got these at Fry's, and then all of our raw milk is lined up right here. This is raw milk from my husband's family's dairy farm. These two drawers are the veggies and the fruit. I've got the lettuce, cucumbers, carrots, some leftover salad. This large kind of flat drawer is perfect for lunch meat, cheese. I've got the sausage down here, the extra ginger root, and that is everything in the fridge. I already showed you the freezer earlier, and now I just have to do the rest of the kitchen and the pantry, and I do want to restock this mini fridge. So we'll head over there and do that right now, and then we'll do some cleaning in the kitchen, and then probably just have to wait a couple days to finish this video until I get that Azure order. Okay, so I've been wanting to dry some oranges to use for Christmas decor and also to use for Christmas gift tags. You can also use them as garnishes for holiday drinks. You can give them as gifts. You can add them to potpourri. You can use them for your Christmas place settings. Just a lot of awesome different uses, and this was actually my first time drying oranges. I've always wanted to do it every year at Christmas time and I never did, so I finally did it this year. It's actually really easy but a little bit time consuming. So you will slice all of your oranges, not too thin but also not too thick, and then I lined them up on paper towels on the countertop, placed a tea towel over them and just kind of patted them to soak up all of the extra juice, and then I let them sit on the countertop overnight, and the next morning I put them into a 200-degree oven, and then you just flip them like every 30 to 45 minutes. It does take quite a while. I had some of these in the oven for several hours, but this is now the end result. I have a plate full of dried oranges, and I'll share how I use these in future videos. My Azure standard order is scheduled to arrive this afternoon, so this morning I am planning to make some pomegranate jelly, and then this afternoon I will take you with me to go and pick up that order. So I'll walk you through how I do this, and I'll also show a little bit of footage here of back when we harvested the pomegranates. I did share this at the end of a video a few weeks ago, but just in case you didn't see that, I'll give you a brief overview here. We do have a large pomegranate bush here on our property, and I have loved having a pomegranate bush over the years. It has basically more than doubled in size since we moved here almost 5 years ago, and it's so much fun to harvest the pomegranates every year. They taste delicious. It is a lot of work though to remove the seeds from the pomegranates. That does take quite a while. It's kind of a lengthy process, but we got all of those seeds removed from the pomegranates, and I bagged up all of the seeds and put them in the freezer because I didn't have time to make the pomegranate jelly back then. And then last night I pulled them out of the freezer, put them in the sink so that they could thaw out and be ready to juice today. But before I make that pomegranate juice, I am going to go ahead and wash my jars for the jelly, and then I will juice the pomegranate seeds. We can make the jelly and then get it canned. Okay, so I've got everything prepped and I'm ready to make jelly. This just about boiled over. You really have to watch your jelly. Once it really starts boiling, it can overflow really quickly. That's what happened to me last year, and it was a complete nightmare. Sticky jelly everywhere. So be sure that you are watching your pot of jelly. So in this pot, I'm boiling my jars. Back here, I have the lids on a low simmer. You just want everything to be hot. Your jars, your lids, your jelly, and then we will also give it a water bath at the end. So here at the end of my assembly line is where I'll be lining up all the jars. So I like to have a dry tea towel over here, wet cloth to wipe off the jars, and then all of my jar rings. So let's get started. This whole process is usually a little bit of a mess, and I keep forgetting to get a funnel, which would definitely make this a lot easier. Hopefully this is enough jelly to fill all of my jars, and I did wash a few extra jars that I have back by the sink just in case I need some more. I will type up the recipe that I use down below. It's just pomegranate juice, sugar, lemon juice, and then of course you have your fruit pectin. There ended up being a lot more pomegranate juice than I thought there was going to be. I have several jars of just pomegranate juice back here by the tile, and then I have all of these jars of pomegranate jelly. Okay, so I got done with the jelly just in time because it's 4:30. My Azure Standard order is getting dropped off at the drop point down the road here. So I need to head down there and get all of my items. Okay, so I got all of my Azure Standard items. I didn't end up filming loading it all into the truck just because someone was helping me and was trying to move quickly. So I'll just do a little haul now. So over here I did get some frozen items. I got frozen blueberries and frozen cherries. And then I did try some of their Castile soap. I also got some vanilla extract. I always get my vanilla extract from Azure Standard. Got some more cocoa powder, baking soda, mini sweet dark chocolate chips. I got these to use in my homemade granola bars. Organic cane sugar, and then we've got organic all-purpose flour. I got 2 5-pound bags of the flour, and then also a 5-pound bag of their jasmine rice. Down here I have a 25-pound bag of their multicolor popcorn. We do go through a lot of popcorn, so I just get it in a 25-pound bag. You can store it for a really long time, and love that they put Bible verses on the front of these bags. I also get my rolled oats from Azure Standard. These are certified organic rolled oats. I just get these in a 25-pound bag as well because we do go through a lot of oats. I can store these for a long time. I do homemade granola bars, homemade granola, just use them for a lot of different things. So I like to have a lot on hand. I've also showed making my homemade granola many times in these restock videos, so I just gave you a little glimpse there as I was mixing it up, and I'll type up the exact recipe down below. So many of you have tried this granola recipe, and it's really neat to hear how your family loves it as well. We love to have homemade granola in our pantry. It's so much better than cereal. The boys love to have it with milk and honey. I love to have it with yogurt and fruit and honey. Just a great breakfast staple to always have on hand. I was making a pretty large batch of granola, and I'll just be switching that out of the oven as I continue on with the restocking and organizing. I will link our stovetop popcorn maker down below because that is one of our favorite snacks, is to make homemade popcorn. We will add olive oil to the bottom of that stovetop popcorn maker and then add our popcorn. And if you don't have a popcorn maker, you can always make it in a pan as well. We used to make it in just like a big metal soup pot. You put the lid on it with the olive oil and the popcorn inside, and that's a great way to make homemade popcorn as well. So I was working at restocking my seasonings cabinet. I have things like cocoa powder, baking soda, all those items in this cabinet, as well as my spice rack, which I will link down below. I got this off of Amazon, and it came with the glass jars, the labels, and it's just really nice to have all of your seasonings and spices organized like this, easy to read, instead of having a bunch of random containers stuffed in a cabinet and you have to dig through everything to find what you're looking for. And I will link all of my home organization products down below in the description box, all of my pantry organization items and fridge organization items. Just everything that I can link will be linked down below this video. Okay, so I'm still baking the final 2 batches of granola, but I'll do a quick pantry tour. Everything else is restocked. The pantry is clean. I just did a quick clean of the pantry as I was organizing. I had the little handheld vacuum and was just vacuuming out the chip containers and the shelves and things. Now, you have seen many tours of this pantry, so I'll just do a really quick overview. We do have these large baskets down here on the floor, which are great for reusable grocery bags, paper towels. I have my big container of pinto beans down here, and then on this shelf, cookbooks, extra baggies and things, potatoes, crock pot, and then all of these foldable bins from Walmart. I'll see if they still have these, and if they do, I will link them down below. I just have extra items in here, some tortillas. Over here is all of the chips. When you get the big bags of Costco chips, they barely fit into these containers. This is where the trash bags and the plastic bags go. We've got snack baskets up here, these containers from Walmart, and then I have 2 glass jars. One of these is from Walmart and one is from Hobby Lobby. I have turntables in every corner. They're great when you have deep corners like this. You can just put some big turntables back there. I've got the 3 glass jars right here, another turntable, and then I have 2 of these can racks. These are from Amazon, and I've had one of these for several years. I loved it so much that I bought a second one. We also have our toaster and microwave in here. This is kind of the Costco shelf. I just keep all of the extra Costco items and just other extra items up here, and then I have items that I've canned over here. So I have a few cans of homemade strawberry jelly over there, and then I have all of the pomegranate jelly here. Some of these I will be giving for gifts, and then I have 2 more jars of homemade applesauce. I've got rice and pastas. The chicken stock is back here on this turntable. You can see how nice these are to have in the corner, and then all of these cereal containers will hold the granola, and I still have more granola to put in these containers, and then just the rest of the breakfast items, the honey pancake mix, and then items for making homemade granola and also homemade granola bars, candles and essential oils, and then storage up on the top shelf. And that is a look at the fully stocked pantry, and that is also where I'm going to end today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it just gave you a lot of organizing, motivation, and inspiration today. If you enjoy these home organization and restock videos, be sure and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to enter that giveaway that I'm doing, giving away a Dyson vacuum for Christmas time. You don't want to miss out on that giveaway. Thank you each so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye!